go live. Turn the Bluetooth off. Okay. We are live in this moment. And this isn't working. Okay. Alrighty. We are back online. Hi everyone. Today is Thursday, 8 p.m. in Californian time. And I am online. I am here. Let me get back. So, hi everyone. Today I have so much to share with you guys, with the world, and I feel the need to share where I'm at in life because something very I wouldn't say it's drastic, but it is a big leap from where I was at in terms of like how I position myself in the world. And I just want to have you guys on board with me while I make this transition in my life. And I know, like, for those of you that have been subscribed to my channel, you guys know that I have been very open about the things that I am going through and the things that I have been trying to work through and the way I'm approaching how to articulate myself and how to be bold in my creative expression. And yeah, so for those of you that have been subscribed to my channel for a little over a month, you guys are probably aware. For those of you that are here for the first time, I don't know how you found me, but for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure you guys are here for a reason. So welcome. My name is Jennifer, and I am currently at a pace in my life where I am taking my creative expression of who I am and why I'm here on earth as the main priority that I have to pay attention to, and I'm sharing that process with the world and the way I understand it as it's unfolding. So welcome to this stream of consciousness, and there goes the vacuum again. But yeah, I just wanted to come online because I am going through something and I wanted to share that process with you guys. So I'm gonna prepare this presents with some, I'm pretty sure like I hear it more than you guys do. Hold on. The vacuum. I don't know why she always wants to vacuum at night, but she does. It's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna play some piano, and welcome if you're here, and if you're here from the future, welcome as well. I think you're here for a reason. Maybe you're supposed to learn something, maybe you're supposed to be triggered, or maybe, I don't know. I believe everything happens for a reason, so welcome wherever you're at. to share where you're at in life. Like, this is a safe space in that I am creating the intention for this space for us while we're online together, while we are alive together right now in this present moment. If you are tuning in when I am live streaming, I want to set the intention for us to recognize that this is a safe space. And when you put it into context of everything that's going on in the world, people aren't really gonna be like, people, if you're not ready for something, like, you're not gonna see it. If you're not meant for something, you're not gonna pass by it. So I believe that so long as, like, we set the intention, like right now I'm setting the intention for this live stream for us to just engage in conversation if you're comfortable sharing. And right now, like for me, I'm comfortable sharing where I'm at because I am setting the intention that I am sharing my pace with the world, and I am growing with the world, and I am sharing my truth with the world. And so I feel that this is a safe space. This is a safe space, and I'm creating that intention. So I wholeheartedly believe that this is a safe space. So, yeah. So if you want to share anything that's going on, or how you're feeling, or whatever it is, if something comes up in your mind, feel free to share. Today's topic, because I know I've been like doing it by topics. Today's topic is really just to share where you're at. You could share whatever. It doesn't have to be like where you're at. Like, whatever comes to mind that you want to share, that you're holding back, you feel like you're holding back, like, feel free to share it. Because that's an energy that needs to be put out. And that's what I'm realizing in my current journey. Like, I feel like I've been holding myself back because of the expectations of other people, or of or like a set of norms that were set by whomever we're very close with, or by what we see on TV. But I am currently on a journey where I'm not detaching myself from everything, but I am in the place where I am finding my agency and honing in on my agency and recognizing my agency and that I can make my own choices. And yeah, and with that, like, even this live stream, like, it's 8 p.m. right now. I usually do it at 9 p.m. if I do live stream, but I decided to do it right now because I feel like it. And I'm trying to break out of the ways that I was taught. And I'm not going against what I was taught, but I am literally honoring how I feel and how I feel my pace is at. And I have been, I don't know if I'm lagging. Hold on, I'm going to check. Okay, I don't think I'm lagging. Oh, there's one person watching. Hi, one person watching of the world. You guys, or you are on the same wavelength as me. You are here for a reason. So hello. I don't know who you are, but hello. I want to share my energy in that it is my truth. And no matter where someone is at, I feel like if you're on the path of truth, eventually we'll all meet at the truth. And everyone's truth is different, but I feel like right now in my life, at my pace, I feel like I am, hold on, sorry. I am, hold on, sorry. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I am, how do I explain it? If you have been watching me for the past month and a half, you guys have probably heard what I'm going through for the past year. And you guys probably know that I am on the journey to finding my voice and being confident in my path and my pace, and not feeling pressured or feeling not feeling like I have to think a certain way and feel guilty and shame. Like I could just be myself, and I'm trying to build upon that. I'm trying to learn what feels comfortable for me. Like, who am I? Like, what do I believe in? Why do I believe in it? What do I aspire to do? Why do I aspire to do what I want to do? Like, where does my energy come from? What makes my soul come to life? And I mentioned this in my live streams before, but my main goal in life right now, currently at my pace, is to really fully be myself and feel bold and confident in who I am. And it's not coming from a place of pride, but a place of groundedness. And I am really, really trying hard to stick to that. And I find that as I open up to, I know, like, broadly speaking, I am sharing my truth with you guys, but when I engage in like one-to-ones with friends, or when I engage with one-to-ones with family, I recognize that I have like an extra step that I have to work towards. So not only do I have to feel grounded in myself, but I have to be so grounded in myself and what I believe is true and what works for me. Plus that, I have to be able to articulate my truth to other people and not imposing on other people, whether they are friends or whether they're my parents or whether they're my family. But the reason why I emphasize this so much is because I have lived a life where I was trying to please people, and I thought that was in the service of others. I thought it was for the greatest good. I thought it was for the highest good. But I recognized, like, I felt so depleted and lost. Like, I'm indispensable to all different energies, to all different people, to all different loved ones. And I recognize that yes, I'm multifaceted, and yes, I have a great personality, but like at the end of the day, I feel so depleted in that, like, I was just so much like giving. So my pace right now is, and during the live stream challenge last month, I got in the practice of really honoring myself. And what I mean by that is, if something doesn't feel aligned with, like, and what I mean by that is, like, if I don't feel right, like, I need to venture into why it doesn't feel right instead of feeling guilty or shame, and that's it. Like, I'm really trying to understand how I work with energies and with other people and with myself. And so that's why I'm here tonight. I think, so earlier today, so one person is watching right now, so thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you that are watching in the future, hopefully this somehow resonates with you. I know, like, everyone has different periods in their life where they go through this period where they get to think about what's going on in their life and have a moment of pause and have a moment of silence for themselves and stillness. Like, there will be a point, at least for me, it came, so I'm grateful for that. So if you're from the future and you're watching this recording, thank you for tuning in and for watching up to this point. The things that I'm sharing online publicly, it's something that people usually think about to themselves or they journal. And I'm verbally sharing it because, for me, I have had the hardest time sharing who I am fully. Like, I always felt like I had to present myself in a certain way by the way people usually view me, like, oh, the optimistic, bubbly Jennifer, oh, the artistic Jennifer, or, like, I always felt like I had to, like, fit into that, and I thought that was me. But there's so much more of me, and so right now I am trying to bring that out, like, all of me. Like, I'm trying to feel confident in just sharing who I am without thinking of the boxes. And yeah, so why am I doing that? Because I felt like I was holding back ever since I was young. Like I was the person on social media sharing so much of myself, in that like I share photos of memories, of experiences, the thoughts that I have in my head, whether or not it makes sense to other people, I just share it. But I was always holding back. And so right now, I'm not saying that I am not holding back, but I am presenting myself to the world on live without editing. I am trying to get in the practice of being myself and sharing my true energy, my true essence with the world. And I hope you guys, I don't know, I hope that my journey of unfolding helps you with your unfolding, whatever it looks like. It may not look like mine, maybe, I don't know, like everyone's is different, but, and I've always been drawn to sharing my experiences, and I made that as an excuse, thinking, oh, everyone wants to be, like showcasing what they're going through. But I realized I have to stop relating myself to other people in that way. I have to, I need a chance for me to be me and not relate myself to other people, or to, I need to be me. And so an impromptu type of situation after my workout, when I wanted to play piano, I recognized what it brought out for me. Like when I was engaging with my intimate community on Instagram. So for those of you on YouTube, I know some of you, but I don't know all of you. But on Instagram, most of my followers are people that I actually know in person. And so for me to be open about what I'm going through, and it was a different experience. So I was online for about 30 minutes today, and earlier today after my workout, and I was just playing piano, and it was just supposed to be me just playing piano. I just wanted to share that moment, but it became like an update of where I'm at in life. And after the live stream, I recognized how much more empowered I felt, and that I spoke my truth to people that I know in person. And it was such an empowering feeling to be able to speak my truth of where I'm at, and not having to hide where I'm at or where I'm at or what I'm doing. I'm just being myself. And so that was really empowering for me, and for me to show up in the way that I am without having to put on a facade of who Jennifer is to these coworkers or these friends or these contacts that I've made over my lifetime. So what is the point of all this? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that feels this way, in that I feel there's just so much within us that we should express, and it doesn't have to be in the form of live streaming or through music or whatever I'm doing. It could be different for you, but there's so much we're holding back that has been conditioned by society's norms and by the cultural norms, that we still need to express our uniqueness. And so I'm not doing this to encourage people. That's not my precedent. My goal is to just be myself. And then the second thing, the cherry on top, would be people being empowered to be their own selves, their unique selves, and not being afraid to be who they are because of who their boss is, or because of who their partner is, or who their friends are. You could just be yourself, and you bring something very unique and powerful and special to your community and to your friendships. And I'm not saying this because I think I'm better than everyone else. I'm just saying it because I'm on this path, and that's where I'm at, and I am feeling empowered in that way, and so that's why I'm sharing it. And I'm glad you guys are here. I have been talking for a long time, so I'm gonna play some piano. But hi guys. One person is watching, so thank you for one person of the world engaging with the presence together right now. Yeah. So that's how I'm making the most of my life currently. Really being honest with my feelings, and whether or not it seems productive in another's eye, I am currently, for myself, it is very productive. I am going at my own pace. I am gauging how I interact with other dynamics, and I'm just learning so much about myself, and I just want to share that journey with you guys, because I want to do that. So. So we have one viewer right now. I don't know if that's me because I have the thing open, or if that's actually someone in the world. But thank you for staying tuned to the present moment with me. I'm also getting like, oh wow, like she's always playing the same melody. So I don't know why, but I feel like I mean, every time I come on the piano, I'm always playing that melody. So I don't know if it's like a part of my like. So if you guys don't really know like my piano background, so I actually don't know how to play piano. Like I am playing piano, but I don't know how to play piano. Like I never really like professionally played piano. I played piano when I was really young, like in grade school, and I like learned months at a time. But I never really like played it impromptu. Like I was never the person that goes on the piano when there's a piano in the room and I just play. Like I was never that person. This actually happened like really randomly. And ever since May, I think, when I just like randomly played on the piano because there's a piano here, I played this melody. I don't know why. But like I'm playing the chords F sharp and F, and when I'm playing piano, I don't really think about anything. I'm just feeling it. And so whatever you're hearing, if you recognize the melody and it's similar to the ones that you have heard in my previous streams, you're correct. They are very similar and it may be exactly the same. I don't know why, but like I feel very like oh, it's stopping. It's connected to how I feel. And when I'm playing piano, I don't really think about anything. I already said that, but I don't know why I keep saying that, but the only thing I think about is like when I'm actually in the mode of thinking, it comes in when something doesn't sound right. So like like right now when I'm playing, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just putting my fingers on the keyboard. So it's not me. So when I'm thinking, it comes in when I am when I get self-conscious and I think about like, oh, I should change up the melody, that's when I start to think. But then even when I think, I don't really like think about like where I should go, like because I don't know how something's gonna sound if I press something, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I feel like I came on live stream today to share something very pivotal for me, and so let's do that. Let's do that. Why did I come on live stream? I feel like, so for those of you that don't know my background, my context, so I am currently with my family and I feel like I've already grounded myself and like feeling confident in like who I am and like where I'm at. Not even who I am, it's just like where I'm at. Like I'm just like okay. I am not working a 9-to-5 job. I am learning how to express who I am inside out loud. And I believe that through that process, things will follow, in that the things meant to happen for me will happen because I'm honoring my highest, truest, purest self. And I know the conventional way of working through life is to apply ourselves, even if it's not desirable. Like we apply ourselves. But I am in a pace in my life where I'm like, no, I've already tried that. I'm not gonna do that. It depletes me. It's it's not ideal for me, so I'm doing the opposite. So I am working on myself and I'm allowing things to happen for me. And another pivot that I am currently going through is my sense of, not my sense of, my worldview. So a couple days ago, I think, the last time I did live stream, I shared briefly how my worldview is changing. And what I mean by that is, that's a big deal, right? Like, your sense of reality, your worldview is changing. Like, that's a big deal. Like, how do you just do that? So I have been living a life where I felt like things were happening to me. Like, I am always living in the place of reacting to things that are happening around me. And when I try to do the opposite of where I'm living a life of things happening for me, like it didn't seem like it worked, because it didn't. But right now, since a couple days ago, I intentionally decided to shift my thinking and focus and my intention of how I view the world when I wake up. Things happen for me. And like I take my bodily responses very seriously right now, in that, like, if I feel tense or if I feel like triggered or something, like, I don't only just stop and be like, oh, that's not for me. Like, I try to understand why I feel that way. And I have the privilege and the honor to have that space and time to have that awareness. I know, like, if you're constantly working and you're on other people's deadlines and you have multiple deadlines for different projects, like, it's really difficult to gauge yourself in that way, because you're working on other people's timelines and deadlines. But for me, like, I'm very privileged and honored in that, like, I don't have that attachment right now. And so I am being very mindful of how I feel when certain events happen or certain people pop up, or certain opportunities come up. Like, I am being very mindful. And so right now I'm being very sensitive to, I don't want to say sensitive. Yeah, I'm being sensitive to how I feel about certain people, about certain events, certain interactions. And right now, at my pace, I am honoring whatever I feel. And oh, hello Noah, and hello James. I didn't see you guys. Hi guys, welcome. I am back. I am just sharing where I'm at with my pace. I'm back. Today's topic, so I know we've been doing it by topics. Today's topic is just like sharing where I'm at in this moment, and feel free to share where you're at, like what you've been through, if you're comfortable sharing. But yeah, so like I've been how do I share what I've been through? It's like, and this didn't just come up by myself. Like, of course, like I reconnected with an old friend, and this individual has so much wisdom in that, like, they've gone through so much in their life, and they've adopted this new approach to viewing life as it unfolds. And basically, like, right now, what I also understand to be true and feels right and aligned is that, okay, this is gonna sound a little out there, but bear with me here, because it does make sense. At least it did for me. So infinity. Okay, I'm gonna play piano while I say this. Infinity, we each have infinity within us. Like we have all within us. And it's a matter of us articulating that expression of our infinity into the world right now. And so if, like for me, for instance, like I felt very stuck. And I now believe that the reason why I felt very stuck is because my expression of myself and my skills, my energy, my, like me, it wasn't being accepted by other people because it's different and it doesn't exist yet. And they don't like really, like it doesn't exist yet. So it's up to me to like be confident and be bold in that energy that I give out and the expression that I give out. And so I fully like understand that now and I embody that, and that's very empowering for me. So let me say this again. So there is infinity within us, like all of us, and it is up to us to articulate that expression of ourselves into reality. So already we have, okay, I feel like I'm like preaching. No, but that's like what I'm going through. Like that's how I feel right now. So I know like when I play piano, I am playing usually the same chords and same melody, but each moment that I do that, it makes me feel, because as I'm doing it, I'm not trying to remember how to play the melody. Like I am just playing, and however it comes, like I'm improvising, and it's through my energy that I have and the mood that I have and the whatever it is, like I'm just playing. And I was very lucky that I got to find piano as a way for me to express what's going on inside me, whether it's joy, whether it's movement, whether it's sadness, whether it's guilt or whatever. Like I could express it through music. Like I could articulate that or actionalize that, like make it physical so that it's not just within me, like it's out there. But yeah, I'm working on a project that will help unlock other people's way of articulating that, like inside our inner language out into the ether. So whether it's through music or whether it's through dance or whether it's through writing, like when I say I'm working on it, like I am like creating a program that not like something that worked for me that I think will help for other people. I feel like because our day-to-day, especially in California, where I grew up, like in SoCal and in the Bay Area, like I feel like there's the pace of the world is so fast, and I feel like it's so hard for us to stop and really just be still within ourselves. So I want to create something where not just yoga or not just meditation, but something that we can, no matter what gender you are, no matter what age you are, no matter what background you have, I want to create a program, and I'm working on this, like where we're able to physicalize something within us that we can't quite release or something. Like I want to be able to get that out, and it doesn't have to be in the form of like you getting closure with the person that created that feeling within you, or like it could come from yourself, like it's an empowerment tool. So I'm working on that as I'm working through my own thing. But yeah. And also, if you're watching, I don't know if Noah, James, you're the two people watching right now, but I did open up my Instagram, so feel free to check out my Instagram. My handle is at Jen_1, Jen with 2 N's. By the way, I don't know why, but I don't identify myself with Jen with 1 N. Like, that feels like you're calling me by another name. So if you look up Jen with 2 N's _1, you'll find me. I haven't posted anything, but I do share stories Earlier today, I did a Instagram live stream, and it was interesting because it just came out of nowhere. And after the 25-minute live stream, I felt very empowered, and that like I got to speak my truth and where I'm at with my intimate community, and so that was really empowering for me. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to my unfolding. I just I hope something resonates for you guys, because I do feel the need to do this. Like, it's something outside of my own self. Like, this unfolding is very universal in that we all need to be more bold in speaking what feels right to us and being able to speak our truths. And I'm not just talking about religion or what we think is true or whatever. It's just like honoring how we feel and being able to speak that out loud. And if you don't, like, you'll still recognize like what you're going through without people projecting things onto you, and then you kind of get lost in their projections of their reality, and like it's very toxic. Like, I'm going through that right now. Like, I'm trying to identify like what I'm going through, and if someone or something is bothering me, I have to recognize, okay, well, where is that negative energy coming from? Why is that triggering me? Is this really about me, or is that about that person? I'm just trying to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna play piano because that was a lot. Also, if you guys are really interested in like the way I am presenting my information, a lot of it has been influenced by a YouTuber named Aaron Dowdy. So if you look him up and you look up, what would he like? You could just look up Aaron with 2 A's and Dowdy, and you could find him. I really resonate with a lot of the things that he presents, his worldview and his belief system and the way the world works. And so go check him out. You don't have to necessarily believe in everything he says, but it is expansive in that like it helps you kind of see the world in a different way. And for me, it resonated, so. Also, I have gotten in the practice of expressing my like personality that doesn't really fit with a lot of the ways that my friends view me, because there was no really opportunity for me to express who I was in the setting that we were in, which doesn't really make sense, but you'll get to know what I mean if you look up on TikTok. If you guys know the app TikTok, I have started using TikTok. My handle, my username is Jennifer1Smiles, and so you could kind of check out like my other person, not my other personality, but like who I I don't want to say who I am, but like if I were to be my goofy self, like you could view me there if you have TikTok. If you don't, yeah. But I found it helpful for me to exercise my creativity and really express like who I am inside, like through that app, because it's so easy to edit the videos and so easy and versatile to have fun. And so go check out TikTok. It's an app where you could edit videos, you could do lip sync, or you could dance, or you could. It's really fun. So I started doing it like a week and a half ago, and it's really been helpful in my creative process and allowing myself to express myself. So go check it out. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with that, and helped me release tension and of like how I'm supposed to be and everything, because that's the path I'm on. Yeah, you guys aren't really talking. I have 2 viewers right now. Thank you guys for being present with me. But yeah, feel free to let me know like how you guys are doing. Yeah, so it's been, yeah, it's been like very like fast paced every day, and then at the same time it hasn't. It's been a really interesting dynamic each day for me. But yeah, I am at that pace. Of course there's no battery again. I didn't even use it, so it's okay. So we're about 48 minutes into the stream. I'm going to stream for another 2 minutes, so feel free to engage if you want, if you feel comfortable. Ooh, Noah has an update. Noah says, I got a new job working with some old friends. Looking forward to it. That's amazing. Congrats. Got a couple weeks off for now though. That's awesome. Take advantage of it. And by take advantage of it, just feel out your body. I don't know what you're gonna do. You have any plans for the weeks off then? That's awesome. Noah says, maybe gonna road trip to visit a friend in another state. Ooh, that sounds really fun. Mostly been decompressing since I was pretty burnt out. Yeah. Okay. Well, congrats for your new job. That's really, really exciting. To me, when I hear new job, I think of not only just the workplace, but I feel like I'm like really excited to meet people. So it's really cool that you get to work with new friends and old friends, some new old friends. That's awesome. So I'm actually going to be visiting San Diego with my friend. It's my first time. No, not my first time. I went there once before for like a college trip, but I'll be going to San Diego, so that should be fun. Yeah. But that's really exciting. Oh my goodness. Noah says, yeah, same. My last job, I only worked with 3 other people in my office, so I'm really looking forward to meeting more people and being more social. That's awesome, yeah. That's a very intimate team to be working only with 3 people. So, update. I might be. So, an opportunity came up where I might relocate to Seattle. So, next month I might be in Seattle. So, that's exciting news. But yeah, that's happening. Seattle. We'll see. Okay. Noah, were you the. I remember someone saying that they were into software engineering. Were you doing software engineering at your old job then? Noah says, nice. A lot of my friends moved up to Seattle a few years ago and they seem like they love it there. Yeah, I got to visit my friend in Seattle a couple months ago and I loved it. And it wasn't actually raining. Like a lot of people complain how it rains a lot there, but for some reason the time that I went, it was like in. Was it in April? Yeah, I went there in April for a couple of days and it was sunny and I loved it. Like the nature was so pretty. There was like so many different trees and like everyone was actually pretty nice and yeah, like it was, and public transportation wasn't that bad. Yeah, like I really liked it there. Noah says, I don't think that was me, but I do cybersecurity stuff, so close enough, I guess. Oh, cybersecurity. Oh. Okay, so I got confused. So, were you the person that was in Texas? But that's really exciting to be doing cybersecurity stuff. That's well needed in right now, in day and age right now. Is that related to trust and safety, or is that something different? Because I was a part of trust and safety at tech companies. Oh, okay, so you were from Texas, okay. Are you still gonna be living in Texas then? Is that a company, like, is a new job in Texas? Okay, it's almost 9, so my goal was to finish in an hour, so we're at 57 minutes. I'll stay for 3 more minutes. But yeah. Um, Life as it unfolds is very interesting. A lot of serendipitous things happen the past few days. I've been connected with a friend from my past that has helped me with a lot of my entanglements. And hold on, sounds maybe related, but I don't know if I'm sure what trust and safety means. Oh, okay. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, I'm like asking way too many questions, like that gets personal. But trust and safety is like, I think it's a new field that erupted like roughly around like the last 2 years. So it's like moderating on like online moderation and with policing, like content policing and yeah, like moderating content. Okay, I really think you guys should follow me on TikTok because I'm getting notifications. But yeah, I have been expressing myself on TikTok. And I have been, the past few years, I've kind of been in the energy and the frame of mind like, oh, everything has to be perfect, like it has to make sense for the other person, blah, blah, blah. So it never really came from a place of me expressing myself for the sake of me expressing myself. It was always like I had to make it like relevant for other people, and like it was always about other people. But TikTok, literally, it's just me being like myself, and I just put out whatever I feel like. So if you want to experience who I am like without any filters, like on another level, you could check out TikTok. But yeah, it's a lot of teenagers on there, but I mean, I think it's a good tool for you to feel. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm 28 years old, so I'm old, relatively speaking, on TikTok. But I like recognize that it's really helped me just loosen up. Like you just have fun, and it's fun. So, well, Noah said a lot of things. Hold on, I can't. Okay, Noah says, that sounds kind of hard. Like you'd be exposed to a lot of the worst of humanity. Yeah, I kind of did. Maybe that's why I am having this like refresh start as well. On top of everything, he also says I do more like network security stuff. Oh, okay, more like technical. Okay, that's really cool. Congrats. Having a new job is always so exciting. Like I wonder like what, because I'm currently still applying, but like I wonder like how it would be, because I was with my previous team for such a long time. I mean, even though like my teams changed every other month, but like I feel like I don't know, it's so exciting. So I'm really excited for your new chapter. Okay, it's like an hour right now, but I feel like I haven't played enough piano, so I'm gonna play a little bit more piano and then I'll sign off. But thank you so much for tuning in tonight, and I hope you guys are doing well. And congrats to Noah for getting the new job and having that break in between, because that's always needed. I think, yeah, it's always needed. Mark says, I feel ambivalent leaving a job for a new one. It wasn't the case when I left Facebook. I don't feel excited ever. You should just let go and feel excited. I feel like you're holding on to not feeling excited. You should just I don't know. Cuz for me on my end, I feel like I've let go. Like if I didn't let go of I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't like I feel like there's a level of letting go that needs to happen to just be excited and have fun. So I hope you find that. Oh my goodness. I'm really excited for my next job, like whatever it is. I've been applying to places that I'm excited about. And okay, stories time. I know, like I said, I'm gonna only play piano and leave, but I'm here. So how do I explain what happened? Okay, fun story. So this is what happens when you let go. So I was in K-Town in Los Angeles. It's Koreatown, and it's this. Well, Koreatown is like a big area, right? And like little pockets of Korean restaurants and plazas and markets are around this downtown LA area. And it's so weird because I'm not really familiar with that area, but my friend that I have met in Denmark when I studied abroad, she actually lives in Australia, and so she for some reason was able to come to California. Not some reason. She came with her boyfriend because her boyfriend's friend in San Francisco was having a wedding, and so she visited LA between that event to meet me, and we went to Koreatown, and we were at this like hot dog place, and which is like very famous in K-Town, and it's only like $3 for a hot dog, and it's these hot dogs with like cheese in it, and it's like the stringy cheese. And so we were in line, and it was a really long line of about maybe like 15 people, and we were in the middle of it. And I remember, like, because we were standing around, like, I wanted to take a photo with her because she's from Australia and she's in Koreatown and she's having a cheese hot dog in Koreatown, and that's like huge. And so there were these two like not middle-aged, they were like in their early 20s, and they looked friendly, and they were also Asian. And I asked them, like, oh, can you guys take a photo of us? And they were very eager to like take photos of us because Asian. And I was like, I don't know why I said this, but I was like, oh, like my friend's from Australia, like we need photos to remember her having her first cheese hot dog in California. And then the woman that was taking the photo, she was very like motherly, in that she was like, oh my gosh, like where did you take her, like what places did you show her, like how long is she here? And I was like, oh, she's only here for like 4 more hours, but I'm spending time with her. I don't know like where to show her, but I know this hot dog place is really famous, and it's really good, and it's affordable and whatever. So then she's like, oh my god, you guys should go to this cold noodle place like 2 blocks down, blah blah blah. And then she was like really excited to share this place with us, and then she gave us her number. She was like, oh, if you get lost, like text me. And wait, why am I sharing this story? I don't know. Anyways, okay, I'll keep going. So then so then she gave us her number, and then we found out like she lived where I live before. And it was just a lot of connections that we had with this young person. And then after getting the hot dog, we actually went to get our early dinner at the place she recommended. And I texted her with a photo of us eating the cold noodles. And then, why am I sharing this story? Okay, so Mark said something. Mark said, I'm too cynical, Jen. The people you meet and connect, I don't get excited anymore. Oh, I see. I mean, it's kind of, I think it's paradoxical in that, like, because I felt that way too at some point. Like, I felt like, oh, like, I don't want to connect with other people. It's like whatever. Like I don't want to put in the effort or whatever. Like I had that moment too, but I feel like it's paradoxical in that if we're letting go and just surrendering to feeling good and excited about the like serendipitous moments we have in life, and just honoring feeling good, I feel like things happen, like random things happen. So that's why I'm sharing the story. So yeah, so then we went to the cold noodle place like 2 blocks down, and then I sent her like a photo of us like having it, and I said, oh, like we didn't get to finish the cold noodles because it was too much but for us, but it was really good. We found the place and we connected. And today, which is really funny, so that was like 2 weeks ago, I texted her again because we've been exchanging text messages, and she works at a company that I really want to work for, and I saw a job opening for that company, and I reached out to her and I asked her for a reference, and it just worked out. And it's like, you never know like what's gonna happen, like, and if like for me, like I've been, I don't know, like what I want to share from that experience is like, I think it's better to risk, how do I say this? I've not been like seeking out serendipitous moments, but when there are moments where I am able to choose between being where I'm stepping up and acting on my highest truest self, saying like, oh, this person is like I'm connecting with this person for a reason. Like if I feel that gut feeling, like I just go for it. Like the other day too, like when someone was coming to fix our light, because we have maintenance people working here in our community, like our light wasn't working in the front, and our front lamp, and someone came. I didn't have to go talk to them when they came. I didn't have to like give them soda and water, but like for some reason I felt like I should, and I wanted to because it was sunny outside, and so I did it. And I don't know, it's like those things, like would you rather act on your gut feelings in the highest, purest, truest self of yourself, or would you just disregard it and just be like, I don't know. But yeah, like life's interesting in that way, like if you respond to that. Oh, Mark said something again. Mark says, no, I love connecting with people, but once you leave, it sucks because you're making these connections and then it's time to move on. It's part of life. I'm trying to gauge what you're... Wow, it's already been... Okay, it's okay. I mean, I understand that, yeah. But then it also... It kind of sounds like... I mean, isn't it up to us? Like, if we expect other people to connect with us, to continue the connection, it's like... I don't know, like if you... Like for me, like recently, if I think of someone, like I reach out to them. I'm like, oh, I thought of you. Like, how are you doing? And that's how you keep in touch. I think like, but yeah. I had a period in my life where I was also kind of against networking because I saw like the negative aspect of it, like, oh, you're connecting with this person just to get something out of them or whatever, like you can gain something from them. But it's like it's weird because I feel like, I don't know when the shift happened, but like I feel like right now, like I don't know how the shift happened, I don't know why it happened, but even like reaching out to that woman, her name's Min, like even reaching out to her about that job today, like saying, oh my gosh, like I saw on so-and-so company, like your company, that they had an opening for this role, and I'm like really aligned with that role, and I would really like to see if you can refer me, or if you know any recruiters for this role, would you be able to help me? And she was like so open to helping me, so I feel like, I don't know, because I was in that moment too where like I felt like networking was for the purpose of gaining things from people, but like for some reason it naturally came to me like, oh, like I didn't feel And in the same way, like, I remember when I was at Facebook, there would be like several individuals coming up to me or like messaging me, asking me like, oh, Jennifer, like, can you like act as my reference? And for some reason, sometimes I felt very put off because I felt like, well, this individual didn't really get to know me. They don't really know me, and they like want me to refer them. Like, where is this coming from? Like, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on like where you're at in life and how you approach the world and your energy. But I think back then I was like in the mindset of like very scarce. Like I had the mindset of like scarcity, but right now, I don't know why, but I feel like very, how do I explain the shift? I feel very open, and like I don't feel like people are taking from me like the way I did. I don't know why I felt that way back then, but like I felt like people were taking from me all the time, and I felt like they didn't see me for who I really was or something. But Mark says, oh yeah, this stream is getting longer than I expected, but it's okay, we're all like present together. Mark says, yeah, but that's because of social media networking. I'm the kind of person who likes to live like it's 1999. Ha ha ha. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. No, yeah. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, like, yeah. Well, like for me in this case, when I met Min in the line, like we didn't really connect on Instagram or whatever. Like we just exchanged our numbers because she was scared we were gonna get lost. Because I was like, I am kind of from SoCal, but not really. Like I am from SoCal. I was born here, but I'm not really from LA, so I don't really know places here. But my friend's here, and she like just landed in LAX, and we only have a couple hours, and she was like genuinely scared that we would get lost or something, so she gave us her number. It was so sweet, but we kept in touch. It was like 2 weeks ago, and we still talk to this day. Like I don't even know her last name. I don't know her like Instagram or her Facebook or yeah, but she told me where she works, and yeah, because we found out we actually came from the same place, which was really interesting. Okay, well, I'm really enjoying our conversation because we are learning from each other and sharing stuff. So it's an hour and 15 minutes, which is a golden hour, because apparently it's the first day that the law of one was introduced. I think that's right. Guys, I've really missed live streaming. I really missed being connected to the world in this way, and I am trying to bring it back. I have yet to figure out like a template and program for us to continue this correspondence. So right now it's kind of like impromptu, but yeah, but that's where I'm at in life, my pace. And something might happen this weekend where I will probably change drastically. Maybe not, I don't know. But just saying before it happens, yeah. Mark said something else. So Mark said, yeah, but that's the best thing. Organic meetings, nothing too pushy, natural, like meeting someone and you connect and just keep it natural. Yeah, like it was such a serendipitous moment. Like we asked her if she could take our photo, and she got really excited because I was like, oh, my friend's from Australia, it's her first time here, and we only have 4 hours, and so we're getting a hot dog. And she's like, did you guys try this restaurant? And then we were like, no, like what is that? And then she's like, oh, like you should definitely go, like it's one of the best places in LA. And then we were like, oh my god. And then she was like, oh, like in case you guys get lost, like text me, let me know you're there. If you're there, if you don't, like let me know if you get lost, like this is the place. And she gave me her number. Like who does that? Hi M, welcome. Okay, so since M is in chat, I will stay in a little longer. But yeah. So M, since you just joined, I have been on live and I have shared my life update of where I'm at and my pace, and that's important for me because it is constantly changing. And I shared my next steps. So if you want to check it out, it'll be available on my YouTube channel. Em says, "What do you mean by that? What do you wait? What do you mean what? Um, wait, what do you mean by what? Um, so so the way I'm talking right now is a lot different than the usual conversation you have with people in your day-to-day life, because I'm a person that is not involved in a 9 to 5 job or a school environment right now. Like, I am literally just an independent person, independent individual, just trying to figure out her groundedness and her belief system and her expression of who she is. And yeah, so I might sound strange, but right now my pace, where I'm at, I am okay, I'm gonna say it in one sentence. The way I believe, the way the world works right now for me in my mind, I believe that okay, it's gonna sound so strange, but bear with me. This is where I'm at. So I believe that we have infinity within us. Like, because this is more than one sentence, but we have all within us. And it is my responsibility to bring out that my sense of individuality within my infinity into this world. And so with that perspective, I am living my day to day. And how do I actualize that? Well, I think the first step is recognizing my vantage point and sharing my truth with the world. So the way I see the world, and that's what I'm doing right now. And the way I actualize the parts of infinity within me is day by day, I'm going to work on the expressions of my infinity. And that sounds very out there, but that's what I believe, and that's where I'm at. So to give you an example, it's like with this awareness, I found that a lot of the societal norms and expectations of other people are dissolved. I feel that, like, it's so much easier for me to be myself and just share who I am. And I recognize that each individual, you guys each have an infinity within you that you have to express and have the responsibility of expressing that energy into this world. And so with that perspective, I'm like respecting everyone's expression of being. And this helps me be sane in that, like, I'm not so caught up in the linear way of how things are supposed to be, which are made up by, okay, this is getting really weird, but yeah, but that's how I am right now. And my influence has come from my really good friend, and it's come from a YouTuber that I randomly stumbled upon, which I believe came into my life for a very specific reason, for me to have this awareness. His name is Aaron Dowdy. If I am pronouncing his name wrong, it's probably because his last name is, let's look it up. His first name is Aaron and then Dowdy. But I have been resonating with the way he views life and the world, and it's just so, for me, on my pace and my sense of my vantage point and my perspective of how the world works and how I interact with the world, it makes sense. And so if you guys want to check him out, just so I don't sound like I'm out there and irrelevant, this is him. So I don't know if you guys could see it because it's really slow. Hold on. My mom just asked if I want to eat something. Hold on. 5분. She asked when am I finishing. I said 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes. So yeah, but that's right. Em said a lot of things. So Em says that's nice of her for sure. I'll check it out. I meant what do you mean by the weekend thing? No worries, you don't have to stay longer. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. You guys are all so kind. So I've tried Twitch streaming while I was not doing live stream on YouTube. I tried Instagram streaming. So okay, wait. Let me answer M's question. So this weekend I have been invited to a trip to Sedona, and it's a sacred place, and there's this event called the Bashar event, and I don't know much about it to talk about it yet, but I have been invited to it, and it could change my life. So if I do go, I will share what happens, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna change my life and the way I talk and the way I present myself and the way I express myself, in that I would have this new level of awareness of everything. So yeah. Are you guys familiar with the area of Sedona? But yeah, okay, so that's that. And then M says, I feel you. Sometimes I remind myself the others are human, just like me. Yeah. But yeah, that's the weekend thing. So the Sedona trip, and then if I do go out there, I will make a video about it, and I will also live stream about it. So stay tuned if it does happen. But I'm a little hesitant because there's a lot of, yeah. But anyways, that's happening. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something before that. Hold on. M says, I have just been grinding 8 hours a day to become a web dev lately. That is amazing. Go you. It's so much to take in, but I feel like it can be done. That is so amazing. Let me know how that goes. I wanted to do that, but I didn't have the patience to do that. So it's probably not meant for me, but that's so awesome. Mark says wine country. So it's not Sonoma, it's Sedona. So it's in Arizona. Wait, is it in Arizona? I think it's in Arizona. But yeah, it's apparently a place of sacred land, and the energy there is very different. And I will talk about it once I do go, if I do go. I still have to make up my mind because there's a lot of hesitation within me about going to that trip. But if I do go, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna update on it because I will change. So M said, is that where they do peyote? I don't know what peyote is, but I don't even know much about Sedona either, other than that it's a sacred place and it has very holy energy there, and it's beautiful, and I heard it's like the Grand Canyon, but not really. Yeah. So what was I gonna say before that? I had something very important to share before I log off. Wait, I think my mom's coming. Hold on. Okay, wait, never mind. Okay. So yeah, for these live streams, I will be trying to do it every day because each day is so different for me. So I do want to keep you guys in the loop, and that I do want us to be on the same journey, in that like you're able to see my growth, or you see my progression. I want you guys to witness that. So I will be trying to stream every day. But yeah, I have been going through a lot, and no, yeah. So I don't know much about it to the point where I'm able to talk about it, so I'll wait, but I guess yes. Um but yeah, guys, I am going through. I know you guys met me. I know you guys have been present with me while I'm trying to ground myself and feel confident in just articulating who I am and just talking about how I feel, and me gaining the confidence and just sharing how I feel and the thoughts that I have. But this next chapter is a lot different in that like I am like my belief system is being not challenged. I feel like it's so easy for me to adopt these belief systems, and it's scary in a way because it's so easy for me to latch onto it, and so that's where I'm at. But the one thing I am currently in the pace of is I do recognize that we all have all within us, and not just meaning the faith, the hope, the materialistic things, the dreams, everything. Like I just mean like all that we want to accomplish, all that we are meant to do, all like everything already exists within us, the energy, and it's just a matter of each day us figuring out ways to articulate that and to be present with ourselves to make that exist in this world. Exist in this world. Oh goodness, here comes the questions that I don't know how to answer. So M says it's a hallucinogen that the native Indians use for spiritual experiences. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know anything about that, but that's interesting. M says I think it's actually legal too since it's done on a reservation. So we're actually, the friend and his friends that are going are, they have an Airbnb, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't have to do with the peyote, but they invited me to the Bashar event, or he invited me, so we'll see. I'm still debating whether or not I should go. But I know myself, and I feel like I will be I have so much resistance towards this thing, but that's what I'm going through. But yeah. Okay, anyways, I'm going to sign off because I am rambling, and yeah. I'm going to play a little bit more piano. But thank you so much for being present with me tonight, guys, and I'm so happy that we got connected again. But yeah, that's where I'm at in my life, and everyone congratulate Noah for his new job. That's amazing. Having a new job is always so exciting, and I'm really excited for my new job. I don't know when that will be, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit more piano, and again, I want to share my gratitude for you guys. Thank you so much for being present with me. I feel so much of your energy, and I really appreciate you guys experiencing my unfolding the way I am. And I sound really weird saying that, but it is what it is. Okay, here it goes. Oh, and also I opened up my Instagram, so if you guys want to check out so the posts that I have post stories, and today I did a live stream, so if you guys want to be present with that, I have my Instagram open, so follow me. It's at Jen with 2 N's _WON. And yeah, so I am active on there. I don't use it as often as I used to, so yeah.
By the way, I just want to say, like, I'm really happy to see, like, everyone, like, engage with one another. Like, I just saw Sia, congrats, Noah, and then Noah saying thank you, thank you. Like, that makes me really happy. Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for listening to my unraveling, my unfolding, and being present with me tonight. I so appreciate your guys' energy and your guys' presence with me tonight, and for engaging in conversation and sharing your life updates with me. I thank you so much. So again, my Instagram is open. I don't know if I'm going to be posting. As you know, I'll be living each day by day. So yeah, but I can tell you that I have, creatively speaking, I have been so full of energy with sharing my creativity, and I'm just so excited. So I hope you guys can witness that part of myself too. It might not come in the form of live streams, it will come in forms of other things. So hopefully you guys could be in tune with that. But I will have my updates on my live stream and also on my Instagram. Huge supporters of my unfolding, so thank you so much for being present with me. Thank you so much again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. I will let you know if I go to the thing on the weekend. I'm not sure yet. It's tomorrow. I have to figure it out by tomorrow. I will. But yeah, thank you so much. And comment below if you guys are from the future and you have something that resonated or want to add or want to dislike or whatever. Just share your energy, whatever it is. Glad you guys are here with us, and thank you so much. Okay, bye guys. Thank you so much. Bye.